So for this problem right here, I'm asked to find f prime of a. And again, the interpretation of that is the slope on this function when x equals 4. That's what f prime of a means. And to do that, we're going to use this version, limit as x approaches 4 of f of x minus f of 4 over 4. Oh, x minus 4, sorry. So I like this more often than I like the other one. So then I plug in my stuff here. So I'm going to ignore the limit for a second, and I'm just going to plug in the square root of 29 minus x minus, let's see, if I plug in 4 there, 29 minus 4 is 25. Square root of 25 is 5, so that's just a 5 right there. Over x minus 4. All right, and again, I got that because f of 4 is the square root for my version of 29 minus 4, which is the square root of 25, which is 5. And I'm going to ignore the limit till I clean it up because I don't want to write the limit over and over again. Well, the only thing I can do here is multiply by the conjugate in the numerator. So at this point, I'm going to have to multiply the top. Let me drag this over just a little bit. So right.
Minus 5. That's 5.
You plugged in 4 into the original equation.
Yeah, so f of 4, 29 minus 4 is square root of 29, which gives me the 5. Okay, so next I'm going to multiply by the conjugate of that, which is the square root of 29 minus x plus 5. And I got to do that in the bottom too. Parentheses, parentheses. What's the recommendation for the denominator? Leave it. Don't multiply it out. The numerator, you got. So then what am I going to have next? In the numerator, I'm going to have the square root times the square root. And
Get rid of the square root.
so that's now just 29 minus x. I'm going to have a negative 5 times positive 5, which is a negative 25. And the middle terms go away because one is a negative 5 square root, the other is a positive 5 square root.
Yeah, negative 25.
Yeah, so negative 25, thank you. Yeah, and in the bottom, we have that whole bunch of stuff. So x minus 4, leave it unmultiplied. Okay, numerator cleans up. 29 minus 5, 25 is 4. So this becomes 4 minus x over x minus 4.
Negative 1.
Which, yeah, those two divided are going to be a negative 1. Alan's on that. So when I divide 4 minus x by x minus 4, I get a negative 1 factor left over. So I now have negative 1 over square root of 29 minus x plus 5. And now I can take the limit as x approaches 5. So as x approaches 5, this is going to be negative 1 over square root of 29 minus 5 plus 5. 29 minus 5 is 25. Square root of 25 is 5. 5 plus 5 is?
Well, it's 24. But you're supposed to plug in 4, so it's 20.
Oh shit, I plugged in the wrong number. Oh boy, thank you for paying attention. This should be a 4, which gives me the 25 I want. Right, because, oh, I messed it up here too. X is approaching 4. Don't make mistakes. Now here, they're giving me a way to check. They're saying, now find the tangent line. Okay, so I think f prime of 4 for my version is negative 1/10. For the tangent line, I got a little more work to do. I'm going to write it in green above. it would be y minus 5, right? Because that's the y value here, equals negative 1/10. Supposed to be a 10. Told you I was going to get better penmanship. I'm working on it. Won't go away.
Feels like I'm never gonna get better.
For a while, I was really smooth. My writing on the board looked great. And then every once in a while, I have to switch digital boards and I got to relearn how to do it. So that's the first glance at the tangent line. Cleaning that up, what are we going to get? Negative 1/10 x. Negative times a negative is a positive. 4/10. And then I have to subtract the 5. 5 minus 4/10 is negative 4 6/10.
Wait, why do you subtract the 5?
Oh, I should add the 5. Good point. Thank you. I was about to make another mistake.
Oh, I didn't get the rest of the equation.
So negative 1/10 x plus 5.4 should be the tangent line. Before I hit submit, I'm going to go to Desmos and check it. Because a lot of shit just went down here. And I could have made a mistake anywhere.
I swear. Oh, I got 7 again. So
So once you get that far, whip out Desmos before you hit submit my answer and see, does this really look like a tangent line? Up to the side here.
I get more.
All right. So here, the red is my square root function. The green is my tangent line. It looks like a tangent line to me. And again, I could zoom using the zoom buttons or rescale. I'm going to rescale. I'm going to change X to go from like, how about negative 50 to 50. Now it looks more like a tangent line. All right. It looks tangent to me on that screen, so I think I'm on the right track. And again, how many errors did I make when I was running through this? 1, 2, 3 before. And thank you for watching my errors and finding them. I don't usually find them till later.
I see what you put in the Desmos.
Yes. So in Desmos, when I do it there, I like to plug in my write it as f of x equals, and then I plug in the point that I'm using. And then I plug in the tangent line, and then I change the scale till it looks reasonable to me. Sometimes you can just zoom in and out. Sometimes you have to use the monkey wrench to adjust. And that's kind of an art form. You get better at it the more you mess with it.